Back into Tiny Glade. Yes. I love the yes. Gotta let her. Oh, Lord, save me! You signed up for this out of your own fruition. I'm not gonna save you. Gotta point and laugh like everybody else, sweetie. There. Man, we were making some good. I haven't looked at this in because we didn't stream last Monday. How dare you call out my absolute free will? So we didn't play this last week, so I haven't actually looked at it in a minute. It looks good. We're making good progress. There was something I wanted to try that I thought of. So we're gonna give that a try real quick. Let me see. We're gonna have to pull up all the reference images again. As you do. I wanted to try... Oh, can the doubles not have... Oh, yes, there it was. Flower boxes. Flower boxes. Okay. You're the reason I got this game. Saw clips of you playing and went, ah, so cute! I had a feeling. I might have influenced it. Right now, what we're trying to do... Oh, dear. I have to move this back, because I need to move these windows again. So, normally, for Mespelbrunn Castle, during summer... might work. Okay. Do one more pair. There are vines overhead of that walkway. And I want to see if we can kind of simulate that a little bit. This needs to be slightly wider. Oh, I forget. We need to lock the time, too. Oh. Lock it. Boo! You wouldn't have left to be like, boo! Hi, Jack. Welcome in, sweetie. Sunny and Lottie always adds a new layer of cuteness. Yeah, I'm good at that. Why are these flowers a different color? Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Then we're gonna... Okay. Okay, let's see if we can make this work, huh? Oh, everybody's here. Hello, sweetie. Hope everybody's been having a good week so far. See if we can... We don't want the windows. We just want... Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. Gotta go a little bit low. A bit lower. Ooh. Yep. I know it looks nice like that, though. That's not part of Mespelbrunn Castle, however. There's not normally windows there. So I'm just gonna keep trying. I'll give you a boo, Jack, when I boot you out of here. Good Lord, I have so much left to learn about this game. I have been learning a lot just by trying to recreate Mespelbrunn Castle because it became like a puzzle game this way, if that makes sense. Raise it up a little bit. Now, I wish I could copy this. I do wish there was a copy paste function. But we get the general idea. We've got the general gist. Let me just make it as long as we can. Add more windows. You live, Jack, this time. Why are we threatening murder? Bring frankincense and myrrh, said Lefty. Murder! There's a big ass line of windows. All right. Too many clicks. No, I don't want the blue flowers. Purple's fine. All right, one more set of windows. Oop, they're not connected. Oop, 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 oop. Wait. Just a little bit of homicide as a treat. Well, mods are gonna do what mods are gonna do, I suppose. Here we go. Okay, let's see if this works, everybody. As if I'm not suffering enough for the Charlie or some, I'm a Lefty's a hit list. Okay, I see the angle's wrong here. So we gotta, and make sure we don't have any. Okay. It's not perfect, but I think it'll work. It adds a little something, something, you know? Oh dear, we're not gonna be able to grab it now. What was the gift? Third gift the baby Jesus received? It was murder. It's an old vine that I love to bits. I bring a frankincense and myrrh. Oh, murder! Judas! We discovered a new animal called a leaf sheep. Leaf sheep. Well, all been good and deserve just a little stabby stab. A little stabby stab. I kind of want to have it run the whole way down, which means we're gonna have to make 2 of these. We'll start right here though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gonna have to move this building forward a little bit, which we can do. Right there. Oh, right. Right. That's why. Hold on. I have to move all of this. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we can do that. Hold on. No, not you. No, no. This is so much more complicated when you get into this many moving pieces. Although that kind of makes it look nice. Okay, so that's going to be forward a little bit more. And... okay. We gotta go that out. Move the door out. Okay. There we go. No problem. I don't think they call them Charlie horses, Jack, in the UK. I don't think that's a colloquialism there. Anyway, a Charlie horse. A Charlie horse is when you're like, particularly, especially when one of your calf muscles like pulls and you get your like that muscle spasm. Some people call those Charlie horses. I'm sure there's a reason. We speak a good English. Yeah, sure, that's why. Let's do another building. I forgot this is a thing you can do now. Anyway. Up there. There. Just about to say that to Misa. Also, did one of my sheep just poof? Sheep? Where'd they go? Because sometimes if they get displaced, they get a little umbrella and they fall down. Anyways, I gotta go lurkies, enjoy the rest of the Tiny Glade. Glading so tinily. I'll see you all soon. Love you, Hanwha. Love you too, Lati. You will all be streaming very soon. So, good luck, Ambrose. Actually, you know what? I almost wonder if that would be... No, it probably wouldn't be. Okay. Let's just drag this over for a minute. Too low. Oops, not that button. This button. Okay. Want it about yay longer. I wish I could touch the birds, but you can't touch the birds. You can touch the ducks. Pray for me, please, please. I'm so young. 20 extra shorts. Why not make it 21 and just make it one for, like, all of your birthdays? Have fun glading, Lottie, in such small fashion. Perry! Hi, Perry! That's the tiniest glade I've ever seen. Yeah. It's clipping a little bit more than I would like. I don't know. Ooh. Know how much I'm going to be able to do about that. Make this as straight on as I possibly can. I think I might actually like to stop it right here. So, perfect! Yay! That's our best. I mean, we could probably do several stacks of that, and that would be our best approximation of. That's a cute little detail to add. Our best approximation of the vines that grow here normally. I do love the roses. The roses help a lot. They just do that though. That's just an automatic. Here, what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, the first camera button press takes a minute. I forgot. Walk around. Eventually, this is all gonna be water, but for now. Oh, we need to get rid of the. Not that. There we go. And this whole section needs to be done. There's doors and things here on this section that need to go up. The door there. Doing the staircase, because there's a staircase that starts here that goes up, is going to be interesting. Cool, I love this. Hey, buddy. Doing good work. Oh yeah, our shovel that's just standing there. I forgot about that. There's so many doors to this place. So many of them. I might make... I don't know how I would go about that, though. We've got the first layer sitting here, and I don't know... If we did a second layer, it might end up a little bit funky. We can try. Probably. Oh, gotta bounce. I'll come cry to you if Lefty scares me too much. Okay. Have fun. Probably would have been better just to stack, but no. Probably not gonna. I probably can't get this out anymore, so I'd have to undo like the whole process. Well, we'll leave that as is for now. Okay, so I gotta find some more reference images. Hold on. Mespelbrunn Castle. We gotta pick a section to work on. There's the entire like back section, like the buildings that we haven't even done yet. But we're getting to it. Why did I leave this here? I'll leave for something else. That's okay. Because there's a lot, like there's more shape. How about we just add the windows on the front here? I think that's probably good. Let me see. Just need a good view of it. Work. I think I better give Ambrose some support if they do start crying. That's probably a good idea. Okay. So, we have... Oh, I didn't do the base for this, did I? This is just one hole. Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. Well, actually, do I? There's like a little bit of edge at the bottom. Let's see if we can... do this. Details. Ooh. Need to change the colors. I want to say we did the second to the last darkest. And then... See you, Lottie. Hope the place comes together nicely. It already is, but thank you. It will continue to do so. Okay, that's as low as that can be. I don't know if I want to... There we go. Little detail. Very good, though. All right. Now, this doesn't have... Those are windows. Those are... Oh, boy. This is going to get interesting. Okay. We'll start with the simple stuff. So there's a window hereabouts. That is actually quite large. Up there. Ish. And it still feels small, but that's just how that goes. And I don't think those are archer slits. Like this is an archer slit here, although not right now apparently. Whoops, hold on. Where is that? Where is this situated? Interesting. Put it there. Better. My favorite cloud streamer! Hi, Third Shift. Hello. Hope you've been having a wonderful week, honey. Woo! Camera. I think that's the best approximation. These are a lot bigger in real life. But I think that's the best approximation we're gonna get. Then, oh goodness. They're not really rounded windows. They're rounded window panes on a castle flipper? Not quite. Tiny Glade. We're making Mespelbrunn Castle. You can see the reference image to the left. What we've been working on. I gotta do the roof here too, and we're doing windows and such and such and such. That almost looks like it's a clock. Is that a clock? It is a clock. Nobody rating that clock. That's wild. Ooh, I mean, maybe from the little guardhouse to the left, the little lake house to the left, maybe. That one where they found the king drowned? I don't think so. I don't know. No, I don't believe so. It's called a castle. It's really more like a manor, but it is also set up to be like defended with the moat and a lot of the way the doors and things are set up, and the general grounds of it. So it's kind of like a chateau. But I don't believe a king lived here. A lord did, I believe, but not a king. Okay. We do need to... There we go. I wonder if there's a way we can... Hold on. Brace? Oh! I see the problem. Yes, I see the problem. This is supposed to be an open doorway. It doesn't want to be one. That's rude. How do I get it? We gotta try and get this to... Okay. That's not quite right either. Please be an open doorway. Oop, oop, oop. We almost had it. This is a little bit more difficult for whatever reason. How's it if I go... We might just have to keep it that way, I guess. Alas. Okay, then. Okay, well. Yeah, okay. So be it. Let me think here. That... It's not... It's hard to see because the picture isn't up close. Yeah, those are just fancy paintings. Okay. Thinking of Berg Palace, where they mysteriously found King Ludwig II in Sternberg Lake, dead. Ah, fascinating. I have to bring this forward, which we can do. Have to be a stack of... You know what? We're gonna do it this way. It's gonna be so much easier. And it'll look fancy. Change the color on that. It's not technically wood, but we're gonna get the best color out of that. just above this height. That'll do. I think that's quite as tall as we're going to actually make it, but one thing at a time. The shovel's going to disappear, so I guess that doesn't matter. That brick noise is relaxing. That's what everybody says. Every single time I've had one of these streams, someone says, wow, I really like that brick sound. And every time I'm like, yeah, nobody's wrong. You're all correct. It's a really good sound. Oh, geez. Over. Like this. And sorry. No, you don't have to apologize. It's again, you're right. It is a great sound. It is very relaxing. You are absolutely 100% correct, so you don't need to apologize at all. Oh, it wants that to be a door. We don't want that to be a door. Thank you for the sip sip. I like how the beams are going over that. Interesting. I'm trying to make this look right, but this might take a minute. The windows are fine, but it needs... Oh gosh, there's a separation in between them. See? Please move, sir. No? Okay, here we go. And use this. Oop, that much. That. That's not bad, but it's not quite right either. How can we make this look like that? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I just realized something. Oh. Hold the phone. I gotta go look at other pictures. Might be in trouble. I just realized something. I need another angle, please. Google. Please. No. Okay. We're fine then. It's just a window. I thought for a minute there was an upper terrace thing, but no. It is a very fancy window thing, but fine. Okay. This could be better, but I'm not sure how. That won't work. It could work for... Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. because these windows have a sort of... It's hard to... It's like decal, like a little frame thing at the bottom. Hard to describe without being able to show you. Everyone, but well, we're gonna try this. Hold on. Might be too big in general, but give it a shot. A shot? It's worth a shot. Okay. Misty. Head on as we get it. Fascinating. Bushes and things are in the way. Let me just... This is going to be water here anyway, so let me just real quick. Oop, not that button. It works for our purposes, I think. Windows need to be a little bit higher, though. I can click it, but I can't drag it. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh, man. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Look how wide that becomes like that. I have to get weird. Hold on. Because that's actually much more accurate to the size I need it to be. Can we get it to just... Not quite. Huh. Makes it... Just messing around with these at this point. I don't think that looks the most accurate comparatively. Not a high bar, but we're doing our best here. Here. Let's see. Rock sound effects are very nice. If only real brickwork was this relaxing. Welcome in, Grillhead. But yes. That is everybody makes this deduction. It's true though. They're like, oh my goodness, just so nice. This game is good. Game is very nice and relaxing. Okay, we got that. I wish we could do more of this archway, but there's only so much we can do. We've got these ones up here. Which this is really a row of 4 windows. We might do something like that. Got that line through it too. Huh. How best to do that? I mean, probably would just be another building. Oh. Or, I wish I could. Is there a better picture of that? I don't think there is, because somebody would have to be in the lake pond, the moat, in order to get a better picture of it. Maybe. Yeah, see, that looks an awful lot like an overlook, not just even. Okay, how best to do this? Okay, so we're probably going to have to put in another building here so this sticks out better. It's over here. So many layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers? You get it, they both have layers. So if anybody likes this game, I would genuinely recommend it, and it doesn't cost much. It's like $10. And you like little builders? Good game. Ooh, not that button. This button. Pretty spot on. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Let me look at this picture again. Oh, not you. Yeah, that one. Okay. Doesn't go all the way across. Just most of the way across. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Then we gotta go This is going to be making windows. Gonna move those first. Yep. This is gonna make it a little bit different than its real life counterpart. We're gonna try. Yeah, see, it's still doing that. We need it to not do that. Have to be like out here. Oh. Let's see. It's short again. What if we did? That's not going to cut it. It's interesting trying to figure out precisely how to make things look like another thing. For instance, if we made that tall enough, and they're not quite. Basically, there is a sort of balcony door over here that's different from the one on the other side. I don't have very good details on it, though, and it kind of looks like it has its own little section. I wonder almost if what would be better. Ooh, boy. Okay. Bear with me. Trust the process. I can get it to do it. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. And then it does it down there. That's a problem. I don't think I have a good way of recreating this and what it looks like. Well. The next best thing that we can do that changed almost immediately, you know. Yeah. It's interesting because there's so many rounded and squared stuff, and there's only so much I can do about that. Interesting, this is giving me more difficulty than some of the other things I've done so far. I do like how this turned out. This is pretty. Hmm. We got two styles of doors here. One's lower than the other. Ah, see. Anyway. I don't think there's too much we can... I can make this a little bit bigger. Quite a large door that way. Red. Beyond that, I almost wish the windows could combine with the doors. Maybe they'll add that in like an update in the future. Because that would be nice. Let's see. When I move it away from here, it becomes a window. And it's not really a window, from what I can tell. The only other thing we could do is make an artificial box. Be complicated. I don't know if I could do that from here either. On the ground, because it needs an archway. And the only problem with that is these archways are made by running paths through, right? These ones aren't, but they always connect back to the floor. So there's not like a good way for me to... It was pretty much what I was trying to do before with adding a building in here. That, but when it's only so far away from the building, it does this. And there's not a good way to hollow out a... What we need to do is try to get the spirit of it, even if we can't get the exact shape of it, is like the main thing. That's why I'm like sitting here puzzling over it. The spirit of it is interesting. Realizing, looking at this picture, it is dark wood up here. Here we go. Anyway. It hates me. I only get so close to the edge. Yeah, see, it's not gonna make a door in the same way. Yeah. Okay. Not 100% accurate, but I think that's the best we're gonna do. And then we're gonna we are still gonna down, small, small, down, change the color. Down. So this at least has sort of the shape going on. It'll do. Okay. Actually, it is dark trimmed here. I wonder if we could manage red brick. That's better. So then we also need to change. No, we can't. This door would technically be the red trim, and then we'd have. Okay, we need another building. More building. This could just be the brick. Theory. Oops. Turn it this way. Let me look at my reference image again. Let me minimize it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I can still see chat. It runs through. Can we make that work? I feel like the best way to really make it work is put another building here and have this moved forward just a little bit. And then I could still have this line here. I wish I could make it thinner. That's as thin as it can really be. Okay. So in that case, this back, make another little building. So many buildings. Okay. We ought to make it work for the door as well. Oh, is it going to target? Uh-oh. That's a problem. How about we move it out? 4-6 target itself. Probably needs to be a little wider. Okay. Not tall enough? I don't know, it just disappeared. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not really a double door, so maybe we'll just do one. Okay. Yay, big. All right. Wood. I almost want to do that because of the coloration, but yeah. Let's move this back and see if we can get it to work, huh? I guess we don't need the bottom piece anymore. Seems a bit redundant. Move over here. Not perfect, but I think that's the best recreation we can make of that. Okay, moving on. Windows. Oh, geez. That's a problem. I know what I can do about it, though. Burp. Down. Here's the color. Back to red. Orange. Okay. Ooh, we gotta rotate that though. Up. This is right on the line. We're gonna put it like that. Hi, Misa. Are we cozy? All cozied up? Now you may be thinking to yourselves, would that be aligned with the bottom windows here? And the answer is no. It's not. It's just slightly out of line. So this is perfect. All right. Okay. Making some progress. Whew. I don't know what I'm gonna put in place of the clock, but that's future me's problem. Let me get rid of that. I can't believe there's a clock on the side of this. Who's looking at it? We don't know. It's about here and about there. Okay. I think there's also a statue underneath. It's probably some Christian iconography. At least I wouldn't be surprised. Double cozy. Okay. You know what? How about we do something? We're gonna do the roof. Because this roof on this guy is funky. Not that. We need to do this first. A little bit more. Okay. Move it down for that section. Need a round boy. Move it up. Down. Big and oop, too big. It should, in theory, lock in place when it's the right size. In theory. going to do our best. Okay. It goes... Ooh, gosh. Let's make the shape right first. Okay. Out a little bit. This needs to be as short as it can. It's pretty short. Probably too short, though. Yeah, about something like that. Okay. That's pretty good. That's one section. And we need a smaller section. Up, down, like a little hat. Like a little hat. These without the points would be the most helpful, but I don't think there's a way for me to get rid of the point. Make do. Up. This section is actually pretty small, but it's going to have to go into the rest of them. Okay. All right. Another one. One's going to have to go this direction. That'd be smaller too. Like we're as small as we can be. Okay. Might actually need to be wider here. Yeah, okay. Let's make this a little wider. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Pretty good. Then, oh, we got one more section. Okay. Up. Down. think it just needs to be bigger generally. We'll be in business. And this one. That's not bad. I think this piece could be wider. There's like a little bit of an under. Oop, 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 oop. A little bit hard to see because it's shadowed, like that part of the roof in these pictures. It probably isn't showing quite that much. Yeah. I want to move this away real quick. Ooh, not quite. Hey 2.0, TY for building my dream houses, Cloud. You're welcome. It's pretty easy. It's a real place that exists. Well, hello 2.0. I hope you're having a good week. I need to grab... That's that one. I need... Yeah. Of course, I get smacked with the hammer for my good efforts. Always getting smacked with the hammer. Oh yeah, now that's too high point. There we go. That's decent. It's decent. It'll do. Given everything we're working with, I think it'll work out just fine. Oh, I see we're poking at the edge a little bit here. Oh, that's from that. Go. Yeah. Okay. Drink some water. Wow. But yes, I hope everybody's been having a wonderful week. My week's been pretty okay. Pretty decent overall. Let me see here. We have... These are fairly large windows as well. wish the style matched a little bit more like that. The windows in the picture are rounded, but we might be able to make it work. It just kind of looks strange. We did try. Thank you, Ko-fi-bot. Yeah, it'll have to do. The same height level. Okay. More progress. I still am not sure what I want to do here. There is ornamentation. There appears to be a statue and a clock, but I don't see us working with that. Now we could put like this guy here. Can we change? Ooh, we can. The coat of arms for this place is normally black and yellow, but the yellow really doesn't stand out. We're gonna go with red. Yep. Okay. That there. I guess we could put more mystical chimneys on there, but it wouldn't be quite the same. Anything else we can make use of? I mean, there are these, but this would feel out of place. I don't think there is. There's just not really anything good that I can put here in place. We could put a lantern. Oh, that makes that tiny. Interesting. That is an odd place for a lantern. That's okay. It'll have to do. Okay. That is pretty much the front of this that I can do. This is actually higher than it needs to be. Hold on. Actually, here means... Ooh. These need to be a little bit further down. This one's mostly fine. Okay. Ooh. Ah. What section am I going to do next? Let me think here. Let's see. We've been... an hour and a half. That's not... We can try and do this side of the courtyard, or we can do the back end building shapes. We might do that. Get rid of these trees. We have to get a nice, good picture of the back end of Mespelbrunn Castle, though, which might take me a minute. I know they exist. I just have to find them. Oh yeah, that has that. Oh gosh, actually, we might want to continue with the front end of this. Huh. Yeah, there's a whole chimney there. Oh. Okay. Change plans. Let's see. A whole chimney there. All right. Back to the front. There's actually, let me see. Okay. side? No, those are windows. Okay. We'll do another big boy, like... It's hard to tell exactly what level that's supposed to be on, but I think it's the same level as its counterpart. Roughly about there. And those windows are they're actually quite large windows. But I don't have a good way of making these bigger, really. I mean, like, I can do this double up, but these windows are technically slightly bigger than these windows from the pictures. We're dealing with what we can. But there is chimney right here. About to the middle of the... Okay, it's a little too tall. About yay high. Can I change the color in that? I can. Beautiful, perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Wow, the chimney added so much charm to that. Suddenly, it's this cute little thing. And there's also balcony. Oop, oop. Which just happened? Oh. Somehow I backed up, huh? Okay. Oh, so a cute little balcony over here. So let's see. Do that style. You're gonna want it as square on. It's pretty close to... Okay. Up. That'll do. Change it. Technically it's metal, but we'll have to deal with wood. Is the dark color, though. Okay. And looks like a... It is a rounded door rather than a square door, but it isn't quite as rounded. We'll deal with a square door, I think. That's all I'm seeing here. Just that. Okay. Try to get another angle. There are so many windows on this side. We'll get to that. There's a lot. There's a lot happening on this side, actually. Let's see. We got the windows. Take this. This is where I really wish I could copy. Again, I wish I could copy paste because I could just like grab this and paste it, but gotta do everything by hand. Let's go. Probably now's not the time to add to that roof though, because we're not actually done with it. Let me think. Got that. We got this. We got that. That's a little bit higher than it should be. Okay. Well, maybe we can look on this side. find a picture. And that's the other. Which is still pretty important. Ah, there's the backside. Wonderful. Yes, good. Okay. Let's do the backside then. Because we don't have anything right in the backside because it's always all this extra building. We have one small turret. That's kind of like the one on the opposite side, except it's smaller. How small is really hard to tell at that angle. It does meet the roof. Seems pretty small. So we might stick with the base size. Be a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. And it's got a funky roof too. Although it's more like this one than that one. I did that in 2 roofs. There we go. Pretty good. Okay. Change the color on this back. Now to make the brick base, which we can do easily. Bigger. Down. Oh, that's too dark. That color. In. There we go. There was a bird on that sheep. Oh, look at them. Look at them. So cute. Okay. Oh my goodness, this whole back end is interesting. Interesting. One thing at a time. Okay. So this is right. This needs to be solid. I knew. We probably need to work from this side of the courtyard then. So we're going to need a courtyard picture. Courtyard. Why, thank you. Oh man, we're not going to be able to use that window. We're not going to be able to do that window. That makes me sad. I will show everybody what I mean here in one moment. I can save this picture. Will it let me? It will! Yay! Pictures. Okay. Gonna add this in real quick so everybody can see what I'm talking about, because it's a fun window. Okay. Mespelbrunn. See this window? This little half circle window? We can't do that. We're not able to do that. Gosh. In fact, I don't really know of any way that we could really try and even replicate that. I mean, maybe with some funky little archways? but it'd be like, so we'd basically be stacking a building just behind the archway with the windows, so it like goes over it. In which case that might work. We might be able to make that work. Well, we can certainly think on it. All right. Okay, if that's like that, though, this might end up being needed, like, widened. Like, this might have to go... We'll get to that. For right now, we have... Oh, God. At least it'll connect itself. It doesn't have to be that deep, so... Okay. Well, we'll start with this. Little section. Whoop. Okay. Change the color. Ah, we have a door. Just a rounded door, and I think I've been working with. And then we have to do the windows. That's going to be the interesting part. So, I'm going to give it a try. I want to try and make these half windows. So it would be a row of 4 in theory. 1, 2, 1, 1. That. Oh, don't connect, please. The way I can get it to not... Okay. That's roughly what that would look like. Over a little bit more. A little bit closer than that. Okay. And then we would have to... Oh, gosh. It's gonna get complicated. We're gonna test it out here. So let's make this just wider. Like this. And then we're gonna run a door through it. Try get it to be... Ooh. No, that doesn't do what I wanted to do. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay. Well, we'll work with what we've got then. Let me just move these on a little bit more. I might even be able to... Move this away for a second. Why doesn't this one... Ah, there we go. It's not quite the same, but it does kind of have the spirit of it. That can't have a flower box, though. So... No. Ooh. Shouldn't be connecting like that. I'm holding down the... Oh, no, I'm not. Hee. Okay. can make this longer. Won't make up for all of the space that we need to do, but it'll make up for some of it. Let's see. We have another door. This one's a square door. It's also larger than this door. I guess. Please connect. Please? 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 Nope. Probably. There's something on the wall there, but I can't tell what it is, so it doesn't matter. There's a window. There's more windows, but we're probably going to have to do that with more building. I think that's the most building that we can. It can't be any longer. Okay. Oh yeah, this has got to be a little bit higher. That's not going to cut it, is it? Well, no, it will if... Oh, hold on. Oh, man, that's a problem. I mean, they can be down, but... Ooh. Hey, how come you still have... Why do you still have that, but this side doesn't? Fascinating. Okay, well... We could make it a step down, but that might be difficult. Alright, well. Go up for now. That is visible from here, so about... Don't quite have the spacing right on there. We'll get there. I hope. Actually, that's wrong. Be more center, doesn't it? Can I do anything about that right now? That's that building. We need to target... Almost. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. This is a problem right here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. We can try and work with it. That might be what we have to do. Probably going to do that no matter what I do, unless I go all the way back here. Which is really too far back. I also do this, but then we're not going to have that. Okay, this is getting... I'm going to be about there. There with that. That looks pretty good. These doors are not red. They're dark. Okay. Well, this is still a problem right here, but I don't think... I'm not sure we get to do anything about that, because that's from the upper building. We could try and make this taller and see if that changes it, but I don't... Ooh. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. No. That's just gonna have to... Which is unfortunate for these windows. Try and move them down a little bit. That'll help. Teensy tiny bit. Okay, and we got one more set that'll go in here. We might even be able to just change the color. Go upside daisies. And add in some windows. These windows are pretty large. Only gonna be so much we can do. There we go. Change the color. Red. Might be the best we get. Which is still pretty decent. Ooh, nice. Like that. Okay. This is actually... No. Okay, we're gonna... That's okay. We'll leave that as is. Okay. We're gonna have to make another building over here because this closes off, but... There we go. Orange. Just gonna make this stick out so we can grab it later. As we're going to need to. We'll just leave that like that for now. Well, maybe we'll close off the gap. Yes. Yeah. Oop. That's a problem. Get up. There we go. Wow, look at that. More of the courtyard done. It's looking cuter by the minute. Hee hee. Okay. We actually haven't done the windows up here, so we should do that too. There are 2 sets, same size as this, so we're just gonna... Ooh. Ah, that's gonna get interesting, isn't it? Well... Let's stand out and see if that helps us. Ooh. Not tall enough, though. I have to do something like that. Oh dear. Not a problem I was expecting to have, to be honest. Like, to be 100% honest. Okay. This section also has fun patterning, but I don't know if we can mimic that with the rest of the... Probably not. I think it was... Well, do what we can. Burp, 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 burp. It's dead center, so we need this to be more like... Oop. More like that. Not quite there either. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Then... What do I got? I've got that. Can't go forward with this too much. The only other thing we could do is just make window, like, little wedges specifically for the windows. Which is possible. Might have to. Yeah, okay. Put these over here for a minute. Move back. Okay. Yeah. Right. I need up, down. Make it as wide as we can. Okay. Add our windows back in. Ugh. There we go. It's been a little while since we've had a quiet stream, but I don't mind. Well, cozy. We're all cozy. Do that. Go back. More or less, right? Okay. Far back as we can get. Even as we can get. Even part is the hard part. Okay, not bad. That's kind of what that looks like. Well, let me think here. I did make it the red, but it really is more of a white. Doesn't look nice. I think it should be green, but no, it's not. We'll leave it as is. Okay, that's not bad. It'll do. Okay. We made a lot of progress. We are at the 2-hour mark. I could genuinely keep going. My brain's just focused on this. I think we might stop here though. As I know that I start turning into a pumpkin when it gets particularly late. But we made progress. Quite a bit of it, actually. Take our little screenshot. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of that before we... Progress. Okay. All right, then. Let me see. Down. Over. Roger. Further. All right. Thanks for coming to the show, everybody. If you like the show, come back for more. I stream Monday through Thursday. We have fun here in the tent. Like I said, just the usual Baldur's Gate and all that. Don't really have any other announcements. I have a lot of doctor's appointments this week, so we're trying not to overload me. We gotta find somebody to raid. A lot of people are streaming right now. Well, we've never gotten to raid into Ambrose because Ambrose hasn't been able to stream until recently. So we'll raid into Ambrose. But yes, thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful night and a better week. Remember to stay silly out there, okay? Bye!